Mitch McCann was born on January 5, 1994, in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. From an early age, McCann displayed a natural affinity for sports, with his boundless energy and enthusiasm for physical challenges setting the stage for an athletic career. Growing up near the water in one of Australia's most iconic cities, it was no surprise that McCann's sporting interests gravitated toward water sports. His introduction to canoeing occurred when he was just 12 years old, when he joined the local canoe club as a way to channel his energy and explore the world of competitive water sports. Encouraged by his family and the local community, McCann quickly fell in love with the sport, particularly the thrill of racing on the water. The discipline, focus, and technique required in canoe sprint were qualities that McCann found both challenging and rewarding. He dedicated himself to improving his skills in this physically demanding sport and quickly became one of the brightest young talents in Australian canoeing. Over the next few years, McCann began to compete in local and regional competitions, where his talent and potential quickly caught the attention of coaches and selectors. His early success at the junior level allowed him to progress to national competitions, where he showed great promise in the C1 and K1 events. McCann's versatility, ability to excel in various distances, and his natural speed on the water set him apart from many of his peers. Career peak, a rising star in international canoeing. McCann's breakout into the senior international canoe sprint scene came in his late teens, when he started competing in the prestigious ICF Canoe Sprint World Cup events. By the time he was in his early 20s, he had earned his place as a top contender in Australian canoeing. His development as an athlete saw him improve consistently in both C1 single canoe and K1 single kayak events, making him a versatile and valuable asset to the Australian team. In 2016, McCann had his first significant success on the international stage at the ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships in Rosyce, Czech Republic, where he made a mark by securing a top 10 finish in the C1 1,000 meters. This result, while not a podium finish, was a crucial indicator of McCann's rising potential as he competed against some of the world's best in one of the sport's premier events. The following year, in 2017, McCann's performances began to build momentum, particularly at the Australian National Canoe Sprint Championships. He won multiple gold and silver medals in both individual and team events, demonstrating his versatility and well-rounded skill set. His success in C1 500 meters and K1 1,000 meters events during the national championships earned him a spot on the Australian national team for the ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships in Piscinho, Portugal. At the 2018 ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships, McCann's career reached a new high when he earned a bronze medal in the C1 1,000 meters. This medal was a breakthrough achievement for McCann, as it marked his first major international podium finish at the senior level and solidified his status as one of the world's top canoe sprint athletes. The 2018 World Championship bronze medal was a testament to McCann's perseverance, as he had faced tough competition from seasoned paddlers and had come through with a performance that would change the trajectory of his career. Following the 2018 World Championships, McCann continued to dominate in the C1 1,000 meters and K1 1,000 meters events, securing a series of top finishes at ICF Canoe Sprint World Cup events. His improvement over the next few years placed him as one of Australia's leading canoe sprint athletes and made him a formidable contender in any international competition. Main achievements. Throughout his career, Mitch McCann has accumulated a range of impressive accolades, establishing himself as a key figure in the sport of canoe sprint. Some of his major achievements include World Championships, bronze medal in C1 1,000 meters at the 2018 ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships Piscinho, Portugal, top 10 finish in C1 and K1 events at subsequent World Championships, consistently competing at the elite level, World Cup success, gold and silver medals in ICF Canoe Sprint World Cup events, particularly in the C1 1,000 meters and K1 1,000 meters disciplines. McCann's podium finishes at World Cup events cemented his reputation as one of the top athletes in the sport. Australian National Championships. Multiple gold and silver medals at the Australian National Canoe Sprint Championships, showcasing his dominance in the sport at the domestic level. ICF Canoe Sprint World Cup 2017. McCann earned recognition with consistent top 5 finishes, particularly in the C1 events, reinforcing his capabilities as a world-class paddler. Pacific Championship success. McCann earned podium finishes at the Pacific Canoe Sprint Championships, further establishing his place as a leader in Oceania Canoe Sprint. Olympic qualification. McCann earned a spot on the Australian team for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, further underscoring his success and drive to compete at the highest level. Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Reaching the pinnacle. As McCann continued to establish himself on the world stage, his ultimate goal became clear: competing at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. After years of hard work and sacrifice, McCann successfully qualified for the C1 1,000 meters event at the Games, marking the culmination of his journey to the pinnacle of the sport. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics, held in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, were a major milestone for McCann. While the competition was fierce, McCann's experience and skill allowed him to compete at the highest level. McCann reached the finals of the C1 1,000 meters event, where he faced some of the world's best paddlers. Despite a strong effort, McCann finished just outside the medal contention, securing a 4th-place finish. While the result was not the medal he had hoped for, it was a remarkable achievement nonetheless, considering the depth of the field and the intense competition at the Games. The Tokyo Olympics marked McCann's moment as a global athlete, and while he didn't secure an Olympic medal, his performance in Tokyo was widely praised. McCann demonstrated the poise, determination, and resilience that had been the hallmark of his career. His qualification for the Olympics alone was a testament to his status as one of the world's leading canoe sprint athletes. Post-Olympic years, legacy and continued success. After the Tokyo Olympics, McCann remained one of the most prominent names in Australian canoe sprint. While many athletes choose to retire after Olympic campaigns, McCann continued to compete at the international level, participating in various ICF Canoe Sprint World Cup and World Championship events. He remained dedicated to the sport and was focused on refining his technique and aiming for podium finishes at the highest level. As of 2023, McCann continued to train and compete, though he began contemplating his transition out of competitive racing. His impact on the sport of canoe sprint, particularly in Australia, has been significant, and he has set a standard for future generations of paddlers. McCann's legacy extends beyond just his accolades. His commitment, sportsmanship, and dedication to excellence in the sport of canoe sprint have left a lasting impression. Personal life and retirement. Off the water, Mitch McCann leads a relatively private life, though he is known for his humility and grounded approach to his career. Like many elite athletes, McCann has had to balance the demands of training, competition, and personal life. His dedication to family, friends, and the sport of canoe sprint remains central to his identity. As McCann transitions toward the later stages of his career, he has started to take on more of a mentorship role, offering advice and guidance to younger paddlers in Australia. His wealth of experience and knowledge of the sport makes him an invaluable resource for the next generation of canoe sprint athletes. Legacy. Mitch McCann's career is a testament to perseverance, dedication, and excellence in the sport of canoe sprint. His achievements on the world stage, particularly his bronze medal at the 2018 World Championships and his successful Olympic campaign, solidified his place among the sport's elite. McCann's legacy in the sport will be remembered not only for his performances, but for the way he inspired future generations of athletes, particularly in Australia.